From Mount Lebanon, from a town of Shuf Swayjani, Baklin, was the beginning of the journey towards a future founded on the basis of participatory democracy. It started in 2006, where Baklin was the first town in Lebanon to establish residential neighborhood committees. Within this period, our society started to realize a sense of cooperation between the citizens and the municipality that was presided at that time by Dr. Nuha Hosseini, to secure a better future for our coming generations.
Ce qui m'intéresse dans ce projet, la possibilité d'appliquer la participation au niveau des municipalités.
اللجنة التحقيقية يعني تساعد حال المواطن لدى البلدية، لأنه نوصل كل مشاكل الناس الموجودة على الأرض للبلدية.
أكيد المشروع كتير حلو. أول شيء بيعمل تقارب بين الناس، تعارف بين الحي أكتر.
تجربة يمكن فريدة من نوعها على صعيد لبنان، بس هي كتجربة معروفة. يعني لما الدكتورة نهى طرحت الفكرة بناء على تجربة سابقة بفرنسا، يعني كان لابد من هاي الخطوة القيام فيها والتجاوب من قبل الناس لسبب، لأنه بعقلين كبير كتير، فمهما كان عدد أعضاء البلدية مش ممكن يقدر يغطي كل الأحياء الموجودة بعقلين.
والتجربة أضافت كتير لنا نحن بمشاركتنا بلجان الأحياء، عنا صار حس المسؤولية، إنه نحن كمان مسؤولين، نحن كمواطنين لازم يكون في عنا مشاركة وحس وطني، إنه مش بس نحن متفرجين، لازم يكون على الأرض نحن فاعلين، عم نشتغل ضمن الأحياء اللي نحن فيها لنقدر نساعد ونخدم ضيعتنا. هيدي التجربة بتصير تنتقل من شخص لشخص، كل الناس بس تعرف عنا الثقافة هيدي بتصير موجودة بين فئة كبيرة من العالم.
After the success of this experience in Baklin, and since Baklin is the head of Shuf Swayjani Federation of Municipalities, it had a vision to disseminate this culture on all the other 8 towns of Shuf Swayjani. In 2014, this vision started to become a reality when Baklin had the chance to gain a grant from the European Union to implement the project Let's Build Our Inclusive Cities of Shuf Swayjani region and develop the participative democracy.
نحن تجربة الديمقراطية التشاركية بلشناها ببعث سنة 2006-2007 وبالمساعدة أوروبية بتعرفوا كريمة من قبلهم قدرنا نطلق مشروع الديمقراطية التشاركية وتعميم هالتجربة على بلديات الاتحاد السويجاني.
What made Shuf Swayjani villages more accepting of this unique experience was the importance of this project, reflected by its ability to transform the role of the citizens from the reality of the receiver to the reality of the observer, the compressor, and the controller. To promote the principles of participatory democracy in public life, to bridge the gap between the municipality and the citizens and build a relationship of trust between them, to devote partnership with the municipality in the local decision-making and implementation of projects, and to build local capacities, we started to establish residential neighborhood committees in the other towns.
المجتمع اللبناني تواق للتغيير، حدنا اتحاد أوروبي عم بيساعدنا.
Our mission began by disseminating the mentioned concepts through awareness campaigns and workshops. In addition to several camps that targeted youths, mainly school and university students, not to forget Shuf Swayjani citizens, where many copies of brochures summarizing the project objectives and importance were distributed to encourage the citizens to become a part of this experience through running for RNC elections in their towns or voting in the process as well. This dream turned into a reality with Mazrat Shuf, that was the first town after Baklin to conduct the democratic and transparent RNC election following the international guidelines for democratic elections, and that are the involvement of women in the committee, the involvement of young people in the committee, having the age of 16 as a rightful voting age, securing a well-prepared environment for people with special needs to practice their right in the election, using previously prepared election lists. Every voter should sign and get his fingerprint. The voting process took place away from any intrusion and behind insulators, using transparent boxes to place the votes, guaranteeing transparency.
في بلدات الشوف السويجاني حيث نعيش هناك حالة نموذجية لتحقيق مبدأ الحكم بالمشاركة مع المواطنين في إدارة شؤونهم المحلية عبر انتخاب لجان أحياء تضم الرجال والنساء بالتساوي ينتمون إلى فئات عمرية مختلفة بالأخص الشباب.
And by this, the process of RNC elections started by مزرعة الشوف, passing through كحلونية, غريفة, عنبال, سمكانية, جديدة الشوف, and finally عترين.
لجان الأحياء هي تجسيد لقناعتنا إنه الإنماء هو عمل عام، هو عمل مشترك وعضوي من داخل المجتمع، كما الديمقراطية هي اختيار، مراقبة ومحاسبة.
Under the slogan, "If sustainable development is a right, then our participation is a duty," the elected RNCs started to work in their villages. Within their first meetings, the RNCs voted on the official RNC internal regulations that had a role of organizing their relation with the municipalities and specified their rights and duties. In addition to that, they specified their villages' problems and priorities to find the right solutions. And here, they played a very important role in solving the waste crisis in their region. As a result of several meetings with the RNCs of Shuf Swayjani, a brochure explaining a waste sorting action plan was published to teach the citizens the right way for waste sorting. The RNCs also worked hard to distribute and explain these brochures to their town's citizens. Here, the children played an important role in the process, where most of them were familiar with the concept of waste sorting and helped in convincing their parents with the idea. The villages, although the experience was still new, witnessed extreme efforts of the RNCs, translated by contributing to the formulation of a strategic plan for Shuf Swayjani that was a result of the hard work with the President of the Federation. They also suggested projects to their municipalities and contributed to their implementation, such as suggesting the building of wells to solve the problem of water scarcity, working on securing green spaces to preserve the environment, beautifying and rehabilitating the village's entrances and public squares, in addition to building bus stations for the citizens, in carrying out entertaining and joyful gatherings and fairs. Not to forget their significant participation in carrying out a rally paper activity for all Shuf Swayjani citizens. Distributing through these gatherings the produced game board about participatory democracy to the targeted youths. Today, we are so proud to have had the chance to be the first in Lebanon in promoting the concept of participatory democracy.
الديمقراطية التشاركية بالعمل البلدي هو كان خطوة جدا إيجابية وفعالة على أرض الواقع.
مع الاتحاد الأوروبي عم نشوف هالنقلة النوعية من التقليدية بالعمل البلدي للعمل البلدي الحديث.
Unfortunately, we cannot deny that some of Shuf Swayjani villages did not show the same level of acceptance for this new experience as others. Still, we feel grateful that some of the villages believed in the important role of RNCs and offered its members their trust to represent them in the local government. A live example on this was the representative of one of Jdeidit al-Shuf RNCs, who was elected as mayor of the village in the recent 2016 municipal elections. Even in Ain Hussein, that didn't have the chance to establish its own RNCs due to the resignation of the municipal board at that time, we recognize that every municipal election candidate in the municipal elections of 2016 adopted the RNC experience in their election program. More than this, a municipality, Mazrat al-Shuf, adopted the RNC experience and officially institutionalized these committees. It created a municipal committee responsible only for maintaining concrete communication with the town's RNCs, also allocating an amount from the municipality's annual budget for the activities of these committees. This municipality also granted the RNC members the right to be present and participate in all the municipal council meetings. And by this, we have presented you with our dearest experience, with its strengths and weaknesses.
مشروع كتير حيوي وصعب جدا.
يمكن أكثر من نقاط ضعف إنه بالفعل بياخد وقت على يعني صعب مثل ما قلت.
عملية التغيير صعبة.
عندنا نفس المشكلة كيف يشارك المواطن في القرية كريما وهون كمان نفس المشكلة بياخد وقت على دوام طويل ولازم يكون عندهم تمويل مستدام.
We have presented you with a hope of a brighter tomorrow, a tomorrow of freedom of choice and democratic participation to guarantee a more sustainably developed future. We are honored to be the model example, hoping that this culture becomes disseminated throughout all of the Lebanese territories. This experience had been a big challenge. However, the question remains, are we up to this challenge? To create a new path that will change the concept of citizenship, that will help our region enter into an atmosphere of democracy and sustainable development.
برافو خطوة وعلى رؤية واضحة وديناميكية.
أنا بدي أجيب كل الأوروبيين هون إن يشوفوا كيف تعمل لي هيدا التنمية المحلية إنه بالفعل هيدا كمان بأوروبا موضوع مهم جدا.
And here, our success in this challenge as responsibles and citizens remains bound to our own will.